Alright, today I decided to work on the power supply here. Had the radio on, have a little bit of car talk going on, which is one of my favorite shows, but it's almost over. But I already took the cover off, which is actually really easy. There's just these two long screws. So I can get this out of here. I do have the plug half inserted because I was looking to see where these two wires had went. Thing is, they go to exactly the same place that they do in there. So they connected the same pins there that they were doubling up here. So I'm not sure. This really looks like it was added on later. It's just kind of tacked in there, not done very well. But what I want to do, I did already kind of clean it off. There's still some grease here. But this is the big voltage divider resistor that can be sometimes a problem. So we're going to look at that. This is a choke. And then the transformer here. I'm going to test all the windings. Just like, there we go. I'm going to test the entire big voltage divider. We're going to test that too. I'm going to get a little bit more light over here. There we go. And also, I did manage to take out the capacitor, which was kind of a pain because it's just 4 screws, but these 4 screws, the nuts are at a place where I can't really reach in to get them off. If I can, it's really hard. My fingers are too big. Not that my hands are that big, but I'm going to turn it over and show you the capacitor there. Here's the wires coming up from the capacitor. This is the big multi-section capacitor. As we can see, it's a Kellogg. And there's all the wires, and they are all in pretty nasty shape. So I'm going to cut those off, get that out of there. And then here's all the mountings for all the resistors and chokes and transformers and everything. So I'm going to cut those wires right now. Alright, we're about to start testing the voltage divider resistor. So I've got my clip lead here. .95K. .94K. 4.94, and then finally 7.37. Okay. Of course, we've got another resistor stuck here. That section's 2.24. Start working on transformers. As you can see, there's an added capacitor in here that was added. I don't know when. We get 2.7 ohms there. 2.8. Secondary center tap. Okay, switching over to the primary. Okay. It's a little higher than I expected. Could be. Doesn't seem any dirty. Okay, pause this. Okay, I'm testing the primary of the two transformers, and I cut this wire because they were both tied together. So this one, which I figure is the high voltage transformer. Actually, no, this would have to be the filament transformer. Has a primary of 14.9. Let's see. Okay, 7.0 on this one. And so the transformers test good. And this was an added capacitor. It's just hanging here. It's not, and there's a wire hanging here, so it's going to get interesting as I start to take this apart. And these are the two rectifier sockets. And of course, lots of crumbling wire. Very primitive transformers. Alright, I got one of the filter chokes out. The other one is already out because it's part of the electrodynamic speaker. And I'm going to take this top cover off. There's not much of a bottom cover because it just sat in this holder here, which kind of worked as the second part of the cover. So I'm going to take the top cover off and this cover, and then we're going to use some good old navel jelly to get this all cleaned up, and then a nice flat black is what I think I'll use on these.